Well, I think it's going to be a very tight game. We know they've performed really well over the last years. They've always been performing really well in the women's game. They're the number 2 on the FIFA ranking. So yes, it's going to be a difficult game. I think totally different than what we had against Spain because they have a different style of play. But we're prepared.
Yes.
Yeah, very excited, of course. We did some recovery after the last game. Got fresh again. Then we started to prepare for the Sweden game, and everyone's so focused and so excited, and the level of training has been really high again. So it's really nice, and can't wait to play tomorrow.
Millie.
Well, I think reaching the semi-final has been really great too already, and gives. We saw that we brought a lot of inspiration, but I think our fans gave us a lot of inspiration too. So we only focus on tomorrow, and that's what it is. And we hope we'll get the result we want.
And have you got a message?
Yeah, I hope they're gonna bring us lots of energy again. We'll do that ourselves, but it was really an extra thing, an extra dimension what we got our last games, and that's really exciting. And we hope we're gonna make them proud again.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, I think the mentality has been good. I have only seen good mentality actually since I came in last year, September. I think the resilience has been really good. I think the confidence in the team has grown. That has also gone over the year. We're really accountable for each other. And we had a little setback, of course, that's part of the game too, when you can see the goal. But we stayed calm, we stayed trying to play our game, and and then the result game. So I think we're really strong, and we can handle some setbacks.
Yeah, Millie was just.
Sorry.
Well, I'm now in the now, thinking in the now. Sweden has performed really well over the years in the women's game all the time. We take it for now. We're England. We have Sweden is our opponent tomorrow. They have a very strong squad. So do we. And we just hope we'll play our style of game, and that will bring us the win.
Do you think?
Well, yeah, we just looked at what they've done lately. They're very well organized. They do a couple of different things. They are very experienced too. That's what we've seen. Strong, very good in set plays. And yet they have some players that are really goal-oriented. So yes, we are aware of their strengths. Well, I think every game is a different game. As I said before, they always perform on the highest level in tournaments. They've showed that years and years, and the number 2 of the FIFA ranking. So every game is different. Tomorrow is going to be a really tough game against a very, 2 opponents that are really equal. So I think it will be a different game than, for example, what we saw against Belgium. Yes, we're prepared.
Thank you very much. Out for the first time.
We prepared for everything. We've been talking about every scenario that can happen. So that's, I think we're totally prepared for everything, and then we'll see how it develops tomorrow.
Action again.
I have no idea. No, I think I'll be a little calmer. I think the whole situation for me was a little different than it normally is. I think winning a quarterfinal against Spain is not very normal either. No, I'm calm, and we'll see tomorrow. I think both. We want to have the ball, but sometimes the game goes or develops the way that sometimes you have to leave the ball a little to the opponent. That depends how it relates to each other. But we know we want to have the ball. And I hope when we have the ball that we're tight and we're calm, but we also go forward and create some chances, and we hope we can do that a lot tomorrow. Yeah, that was so important that we now sit here, so that's really nice. Now I think for the team that we showed that we stayed calm, that we stick with the plan, and everyone kept doing her job, and we still believe that we were going to make it happen. And I think going through that and being that successful and then going back to playing our style of play again, I think that really helped the team and really showed our resilience. So that's a big step in our development.
Let's go.
It's hard to compare. Each semi-final's different for their own reasons. Got new players in the squad and we're on a new journey. But yeah, I think we're just for the here and the now, focused on the game, and yeah, everyone's in great spirits, and yeah, we just want to keep building our confidence and yeah, performing for the fans.
Finally, we just heard.
Experiences.
Yeah, I think either way you learn from the experiences. So the players that experienced them, you know, we've learnt a lot of lessons from them. But to be honest, I think they're parked to one side. Like I said, we're on a new journey. We're in a different place completely as a team. But also the youngsters have experienced, you know, big losses, whether that be with their club. So even though they're young, they're still experiencing in different ways. So yeah, I think everyone is ready and ready for their roles.
And Sarina.
Yeah, a lot. But I think we went into that game knowing that that was a possibility. You don't underestimate any opponent. Spain was a brilliant team, but for us it was how do we overcome that challenge? And obviously in the past we've been scoring a lot of goals and kind of not faced that. But like Sarina said, we stuck together, everyone remained calm, and I think there was always that belief that we would get our chance in front of goal and that we just needed to be clinical and take it. I think our resilience in games is growing each time, but we will fight from start to finish in every single match. I think everyone just has to remained focused on the game plan, and yeah, as much as they pose a threat, it's about us collectively as a team, not individuals. You know, posing our stamp on the game and showing the football that we can play, but defensively we have to stay alerted and obviously nullify their threats. No, absolutely not. Fran you did say Fran, right? I did hear that correct, didn't I? She's an incredible player, but again, we're focusing on today and the game that we have tomorrow. Everyone's in a great place, and yeah, the past is the past, so just all eyes forward.
Thanks, Pierre.
Yeah, I think every time I pull on the England shirt, I always feel at home, to be honest, no matter where I am. But yeah, I think in terms of the bad memories, it's a memory in my journey and our journey internationally. So yeah, I don't really want to erase any memories in football. Again, you just learn from the past, and yeah, as long as you learn from that and take what you can from it, like Sarina said, into the next games and the upcoming games, then that's all you can do. But yeah, I would never want to erase any memories. But yeah, fully focused on the game. Obviously, it's really nice to be back home, and like you said, back in my hometown. So yeah, looking forward to seeing the amazing fans in the crowd.
So did you come to France?
Yeah, it is massive. Obviously coming back to Sheffield, but more importantly, we're playing in a home Euros semi-final against the top opposition. So for me, that beats anything. Obviously, it's nice to be back. I think I'm most excited to have family in the crowd that have not been able to make any other games. So yeah, just really excited. But yeah, most importantly, it's a semi-final.
I was speaking earlier on to...
Yeah, like we've said, they're a tough opponent. They know how to play in tournament football. They know how to get the job done, and a real gritty team, both going forward and in defence. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be an easy game.
Thanks, Amy.
Sure.
For us, we remain in our little bubble that we've been in from the start of the tournament. Everyone speaks about the pressure being on us, but we're embracing the atmosphere in the tournament so far has been outstanding. And for us, like I said, nothing gets in our bubble, nothing gets out. And yeah, we stay focused on what we need to do in the game.
Thank you.
I think it's the response that we've been looking for and that we've wanted in the women's game. And I think this tournament, you know, the crowd has been, like I said, unbelievable. The support, whether people have been coming, watching at home, the messages that have been getting sent in have been outstanding, and we're super grateful for that. But I think it just shows the growth of the game and the direction that we're wanting to continue in.
Thanks.
We're on a new journey. It's a new path for us as a group. Like I said, different players in. So for us, it's kind of a fresh slate almost. And again, we focus on the here and the now, and the position we're in as a squad going into this game is, you know, we're in a very good position, and yeah, we're ready to fight in the game. So yeah, it's everyone's feeling great.
Thanks, Son.